What is MS? Multiple sclerosis, multiple scarring on your brain. How can I explain to you what has happened? If you took a charcoal stick and you drew a picture of a person on a paper, right? You know, charcoal, when you were young, it smudges, and you can, if you manipulate the charcoal, it'll come off the page, right? You can fade it. So you take a feather duster, the lightest feather duster you can find, and you lightly start going in a circle around the very outside edge of the figure that you drew, barely touching. In the beginning, nothing really comes off because you're barely touching. Okay, what is coming off when you do that are your physical abilities, your involuntary reactions, your feeling in your hands, your touch sensitivity, all of that. So in the beginning, when you're just going around the outside very lightly with a feather duster, nothing is really coming off, but enough that you notice that something's wrong. This is in my case anyway. I can't speak for somebody else. So in the very beginning, it was like the feather duster was dropped on my left arm in the picture, and then somebody dragged the feather duster off and it removed a bunch of charcoal. That's the way it was in the beginning. I lost my left arm. So say my left arm went from black from the charcoal after the feather duster was removed to gray. So I lost a lot of ability, a lot of feeling. But from then on, over the next 20 years, there are accidents, not accidents, but flare-ups in between, stuff that are worse than others, but you recover from them. But over the years of lightly going around in circles around the outside edge of your figure that you have, it eventually starts to lose its color. That is your abilities leaving. That is your involuntary reactions leaving. That is the feeling in your hands leaving, the ability to move them leaving, coordination leaving. And the more time goes on, the more it leaves. And then over time, more towards, from the outside in towards the center, the feather duster moves. So in the beginning, it takes away abilities in your outer extremities, like your hands and your feet, because that's the furthest thing from your brain. So the signals aren't making it all the way. So you would generally lose. With me, it started with, obviously with the left arm, but then after that, it was more my legs. I lost my feet, and the coordination in your legs. But as it starts to move forward, you lose core strength. You lose in your more involuntary actions to be able to sit up, to be able to stand. Like I can stand, but not on my own, and only for a limited amount of time, because now I have to think to do everything. I have to think to stand. I have to think to straighten my knees out, to get my body up. I have to think to balance, to do anything. Eventually, for somebody with MS, the feather duster takes it all. Your person that you drew in charcoal, the feather duster has now just made to a very faded gray, which means, and you've moved in towards the center, which means everything's gone. It starts on the outside and feet, and eventually all you have left is your head. And then you are stuck in bed and everybody is doing things for you. You get a catheter and a colostomy bag, so you're pissing and crapping in containers that people have to change because you can't move. You can't wipe your own ass. You can't, well, obviously you can if you're using the colostomy bag, but you can't do anything for yourself. I had a friend that had MS. He was 70 and he had it for 35 years. That's kind of where I am. But he was really bad off. He got it when he was 45. And he couldn't do anything by himself. I would feed him and I would give him coffee and I would help him to drink, but he couldn't do anything by himself. Even swallowing was a problem, and he would choke. Wow. Eventually, yeah, he's gone now. But that is what MS is like. It just slowly erases you inside, not on the outside. You're the same on the outside. On the inside, it just erases you. I don't know, that's the best way to put it. Everything that you have that enables you to be human just slowly gets erased. Well, I hope that helps you understand kind of what MS is. It just erases you. Sad, but I'm happy to be here. Have a good day.